So the Beard has just texted me and said he's coming over with a brand new vehicle that we have to do some work on. Not really sure what he's bought. I hear something. Is it a motorcycle? A scooter? What is it? It's some sort of small motorcycle. Did it die?
She runs. It needs a bit of work.
What is it?
It is it's a motorbike. So it's like a car but with two wheels.
Not
and
three.
It goes much fast.
Not three. Fast? It says 125 on the back.
Compared to your average car, it's pretty quick.
Is the 125 the amount of horsepower?
It's sadly not.
Oh.
It's got about 15 horsepower.
Oh.
So it's a 125cc bike. It's actually one of my old learner bikes from when I was an instructor, and it's come back to me, and it's it needs a bit of work. So we've pumped up the tyres, cleaned the chain, bump started it. It needs a new battery, but it needs brakes.
And this is for you?
This is for my son. We're going to teach the Beardless to ride a bike.
Right.
So he's 16 now. He's got his learner's permit for his car. He's got his learner's permit for his bike. So we need a bike. So this one's come back to me. It's kind of on permanent loan, and I'm going to teach him to ride. But it needs brakes first.
Okay.
So we're going to order a load of parts, which will be Lee's domain because he's good at the AliExpress stuff.
The man from China.
We're going to get a really good service, whatever else it needs, which will kind of give you a rundown of what it needs, and you can watch as we get it resurrected from the dead.
Right.
Sound like a plan?
A lot of work.
Well, at least it's lightweight.
To the computer.
Okay, so one of the things that came out of the test ride was the back brake is completely screwed. I've had a look coming in, Lee. So, rear brake disc, rear brake caliper and rear brake pads, and the piston is in that hole there. The disc should be this thick and it's actually really thin. The pads are really, really worn and the piston is sticking out really far. So what we're going to do is we're going to order a rear disc, rear pads. We will be doing a full service on the bike, so coolant, oil filter, air filter, spark plug. We're going to change the brake fluid as well because I don't think it's been done. The bike's done about 39,000 kilometres and it had a full history up to the point where it went back, but it's not really been used much since then. So yeah, it's going to get a bit of a refresh. Front end wise, the disc is good. It will get brake fluid at front, and we're going to order some pads for the front. So I guess we're just waiting for parts to arrive.
What do you need?
Rear disc.
Disc. Parts here.
That's fast, man.
Hey, AliExpress.
Rear pads.
Rear pads here.
Rear pads. Front pads.
Front pads here.
Front pads. Oil filter.
Oil. Is that really the oil filter?
It's quite small, but tiny engine, man.
Tiny.
Air filter.
Air filter.
And we've got some coolant and some oil somewhere else.
Yeah.
Okay. Not a tutorial, but join us as we resurrect the little bike. We're going to take off the ABS sensor to start with.
Which is 8mm if you're gathering tools.
Yep. And then we're going to use the 12mm to undo the caliper bolts. All the torque.
Do we need torque specs for these?
And then the caliper should come away. Ta-da! Caliper.
Wow.
And then we need some pliers to take off these R-clips.
Clips of doom.
And then we're going to push that pin through there, hopefully.
So I'll get a brush and clean that pin up.
Actually, you can pass me the other pads. So that's going to come out like that. So the pads have come out. I'm just going to give the caliper a bit of a clean off with some brake clean. Always put something down to catch the drips. And a bit of a brush over with a nylon brush. They're not actually that far out. And we live in a pretty dry environment, so it's not like we have salt on the roads or anything. So this should be enough. What I might do is pop off the reservoir here because we're going to push the pistons in a little bit just to get the new clamps in. Also, make sure this is going to come off. Yeah.
So yeah, whenever you're going to push pistons back in, pull the cover off the master with some kitchen roll handy. Or not.
Did we have issues before?
Well, it might drip. It's got to come off anyways because we're going to bleed.
Nope. I'll put that down there. top tip, don't lose your screws.
It's over here, I think.
No, that's not it, that's the ABS one.
Oh.
It'll be here somewhere.
I'll find it. There it is.
You found it?
In...
Right. Okay, I do need that. I'm going to take this lid off. Hopefully. Mainly. It's nice and sweet. You're looking after it before. I've done it with the brake fluid.
You'd hope so.
Okay, so.
Yeah, it's not moving at all, so.
What, the piston's not moving?
No, the fluid level.
Okay. So it goes in that way. So we've pushed the pistons back in again, so that hopefully when the caliper goes back together, put that in there. It'll slide back in without any problem.
Will those clips hold the pads in place while you try and get it all back together?
I don't know.
Okay.
Then the 8mm for the ABS sensor. Yes, a little 125 has ABS these days.
Which is good for the new learners.
It is. And it was really good when we went from teaching on bikes without ABS to bikes with ABS. It was quite good. I liked it.
I looked up the torque specs.
Yes.
A grunt and a half.
Just a grunt and a half.
Yes.
And just a half a grunt for the ABS sensor.
Oh yeah, like quarter maybe. Plastic.
There we go, done.
And then we bleed.
Yeah, we've got brake pressure, we're all good. What we're going to do now is replace the brake fluid at the front of the bike, and then essentially the front of the bike is done until we come to service again.
Easy peasy. I'll get the bottle.
Or do you have a syringe?
Video. Yes.
Okay. You've seen us do this before. I've used a syringe to pull out the old brake fluid and top it up. It actually says Brie in here. I don't know if you know, Lee, what the brand Brie is.
Cheese.
I've never actually looked at the calipers on this, despite the fact this was one of my bikes for many years. Brie's by Brembo. So they're actually Brembo brakes, probably made in India.
So it's not cheese. Brie.
Some of that in there. But it feels spongy. So they're coming up. I think we put some air down it. I'll write it and see what it feels like. So that should be the minimum mark. So we can top it up just a little bit more. You remember when the ZX6 we actually put too much in it, take some back out?
Yes. Maybe don't do that now.
I'll try my best not to do that this time. All that good. And then the rubber do just had to be clean off.
And then we'll do the rears.
So with the back wheel out, it's time to change over the rear discs, or disc, singular. Probably a good time if you're going to do chainless sprockets. Now's a good time because the sprocket comes off anyway. It's only attached with cush drive. It's not physically like bolted on. It just sits in. So, just not sit on. Do much tightness.
One grunt.
Yeah. Need the extension just so
On the cart or one there.
So the ABS rail is obviously going to have to be transferred across as well.
Is it press fit or is it bolting?
This is the ABS rail that's coming off first.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And it's fine because it can only go in one way. But the caliper, the disc, obviously it's a petrol disc that can only go in one way. So that's that. And then we're going to need, that's probably a 6.
Bigger?
Yeah.
I'll get.
Wait, I'm less likely to put it on the wrong way around.
True.
That way around. Incidentally, the brake parts did not come from AliExpress. We have Ferrodo pads.
From China.
Genuine Suzuki disc.
China.
You've got specs on it, marvellous. Where I put it?
Impact wrench?
I'm hoping we're not going to need it. I have had issues in the past getting brake discs off.
Oh yeah, because they heat.
Well, plus they round really easily. After that, I'm going to get it and clean it. 2. Where's the spring?
You want me to hold?
Oh, good. Okay.
So take those 3 out, pull disc off, put new disc on. Easy peasy.
That way?
Yep.
There we go. Well, it's got indents on one side anyway, so you can't put it on the wrong way. Who knew?
You could try. Frisbee.
It's very thin.
Yes. Hey, it fits.
Marvellous.
Part number's correct.
So there's another one of these top tips. Do you have any Loctite?
Yes. Do you want some?
When you're ordering, order with part numbers.
Yes.
A little bit of Loctite would be good because these appear to have had Loctite in them. Tight on your bolts for the brake disc.
A little bit of what?
Loctite.
Okay.
Just so that they don't back out ever.
Yes.
And there was Loctite on these when they came out, so you saw they weren't actually hugely tight, but the likelihood is this bike's done 38,000 kilometres. It's never going to need another rear brake disc, I wouldn't have thought.
No, I wouldn't think
It
so.
does need another bolt when I can find it. Which one have I not done?
That one.
What's the one? A little bit of Loctite. Done. And the beardless is here, so this bike's going to be for him to learn to ride on. So soon, young man, soon.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, about an hour, I would think.
No, because we've not got the oil and the coolant and stuff.
Oh, yes, good point. Good point.
So you don't put the ABS ring, and you're probably going to get an ABS light on your bike. And then it's also, well, I suppose it would be good for doing skids at the back. No.
Why not?
Nuh-uh.
Because you fall over on a motorcycle. Skids in car, yes. Skids on bike, no. Too much danger.
Danger, danger, high voltage.
So to get the rear pads out, there is one 5mm hex bolt that eventually will come out. And then I think that's all that's holding the pads in.
Yep. Is that how you clean?
Yeah, I can clean that.
Oh, I didn't realise you were
Put it there for now, it's okay. Oh, there's not a lot of pad left.
There's really not.
No.
So I'm going to try and get the piston back in now.
9 kilometers was all that's left on those pads. Piston going back in.
Probably not ideal for having that lubed because it's just going to attract attention.
I'll wipe it down after. So new pads are in the caliper. It's just one bolt pin that holds them both in and a clip. Good idea to clean up the old pins so there's not a lot of friction. And then we'll put the back wheel back on and bike will be reassembled. And then we'll change the brake fluid and then we still have oil and coolant, oil filter, air filter, and spark plug, which never arrived. I'll have to call those little Chinese fuckers. So rear disc done, rear pads done.
Yes.
Chain
Back on.
chained.
So we're going to pull out all the crappy, horrible brake fluid from the rear reservoir
It's rusty.
and replace it with fresh stuff and bleed it on up. There's there. Yep, so that's off. So that's going to be the 8mm again, isn't it?
So same process, suck old fluid out, pour new fluid in, and then pump the rear brake until you get clear fluid coming through.
Going to do the honours.
I can do that.
So the rear brake fluid's been replaced. We've got the wee cap to go back in, and then I'm going to have to take the bolt out to put the locking thing back in place. So just left to do oil filter, coolant, air filter, and spark plug, which I think we'll save for another day.
Yes.
Thank you, Lee, for your assistance.
Always a pleasure.
8mm ratchet.